Who joins groups? The tendency to affiliate varies across people. That is, some of us are more likely to join groups than others. In this video, you'll learn about some of the individual differences that predict who will and who won't. These variations can help or hinder group performance depending on how leaders and members approach diversity. The first individual difference that predicts who will join groups is social motivation. Compared to people who have a low need for affiliation, those who have a high need for it tend to join groups more frequently, spend more time in group settings, communicate more with other members, be more accepting of others, and consider group activities to be more enjoyable. Unfortunately, these individuals are often more anxious in social situations because they have a high aversion to exclusion. In fact, they're less likely to join a group if they think the members will reject them because the social pain is too big a risk. People who have a high need for intimacy are motivated to join groups to build long-lasting, meaningful relationships with others. Unlike people who have a high need for affiliation, they don't fear rejection. Those who have a high need for power are motivated to influence others. When they join groups, they're often interested in being the leader, or they seek out roles that allow them to have relatively high control over the group. Whether we join groups also depends on the degree to which we're motivated by three other factors. Leary and Baumeister's sociometer theory says a change in our self-esteem serves as a signal to change our behavior in social situations. Greenberg and colleagues' terror management theory says we're terrified of dying, and we cope by joining together with others who share our views. Hogg's uncertainty identity theory says we affiliate to reduce uncertainty about our environment and validate our identity. The second individual difference is personality, the enduring qualities that lead us to think and act consistently across time and situations. The five-factor model identifies 5 dimensions of personality: openness to experience, conscientiousness, extroversion, agreeableness, and emotional stability. Extroversion and agreeableness often correlate most strongly and positively with affiliation. Extroversion is the tendency to be energized by and to seek attention and excitement in social situations. And agreeableness is the tendency to respond positively to others, to be cooperative and selfless in social interactions. So, highly extroverted and highly agreeable people tend to join groups at a higher rate than people who score on the low end of these scales. Scholars have also studied gender differences in the tendency to join a group. Most studies report only small differences. Generally, women place a higher value on establishing and maintaining connections with others than men. And women define their self-concept in terms of their relationships with others, more so than men. Women join groups for social interactions, while men do so to get things done. Interestingly, some studies suggest traditional gender roles don't provide equal access to social groups. For instance, stay-at-home moms tend to have fewer opportunities to join groups related to their interests than mothers who work full-time while raising their children. Some personal qualities lead people away from groups, including shyness, social anxiety, and insecure attachment. Shyness is the tendency to be uncomfortable and nervous in social situations, resulting in a more reserved version of the self. If shy people choose to affiliate, they tend to choose groups made up of other shy people. In a mixed group, unfortunately, shy members may be rated less favorably, and this finding seems to be more pronounced in individualistic cultures. In addition, people who suffer from social anxiety find it difficult to participate in groups and experience negative emotions in the presence of others. Often their thoughts about social interactions are pessimistic and self-handicapping. As a result, they tend to report unpleasant physiological reactions during social interactions, like increased heart rate and perspiration, as well as difficulty speaking and focusing their attention.